So it's been said that pain happens, but suffering is optional, which would suggest that suffering at some level is a choice. And now if you're suffering, if you're experiencing any kind of suffering, I'm in no position to tell you that you're choosing it, why it's happening, or how you should think about that. If you're open to the possibility that at some level you might be choosing it and want to do some clearing around that, then I invite you to join me. Taking full responsibility for your own well-being. Even though I may be choosing to suffer, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I may be choosing to suffer, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though I may be choosing to suffer, because I have some kind of programming that it's a virtue to suffer, or I'm obliged to suffer, or there are all kinds of reasons why I should suffer. And even though I may be choosing to suffer, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself and anyone else who might contribute to this. All this need to suffer, all these reasons for suffering, this possibility that I'm choosing to suffer. Part of me wants to reject that. Why on earth would I choose to suffer? Suffering sucks. Who would choose that? Well, maybe me at some level. Maybe part of me thinks it's a virtue. Because there are certainly people who teach that. Maybe I was taught that suffering was a virtue. Maybe I was taught that I should suffer. Maybe I was taught that I needed to suffer. In order for what? I don't know. Maybe I need to suffer to get attention. Maybe I need to suffer to get some kind of approval. Maybe I need to suffer to get into heaven. And I choose to question that. I'm questioning this need to suffer. Is that really God's will for me? Sometimes it feels like it. But maybe it's just my choice. Based on some old misunderstandings. Based on some screwy programming. And I choose to clear that out now. Clearing out any reason for suffering. It doesn't seem to be doing me any good. And I can't see how it helps anyone else. Nobody is truly served by my suffering. So I choose to clear this suffering out. I'm clearing any need to choose suffering. Clearing any need to choose suffering. Clearing these at a cellular level, clearing them all the way back through my past. Nobody needs me to suffer. Some people might say they want me to suffer, but it doesn't really help them. I'm letting go of any reason to suffer. I'm clearing as much suffering as I possibly can. For myself and for the world. Clearing any physical, emotional, or spiritual suffering. Just letting it go. And the more I let it go, the more I uncover the peace that's in there. And that serves the world a whole lot more. And it feels so much better for me, too. And I deserve to feel good. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And let it go. And whatever reason you might come up with for why you should suffer, question the heck out of it. Thanks. It helps all of us.